Hello everybody, welcome to the second part of my invisible mode walkthrough for Resident Evil Revelations 2. So now we're doing episode 2. This one is more combat focused than episode 1, so it's not as easy. So you will have to take your time, gather some supplies, that way you can survive the end. But only for Claire. Barry's episode 2 is pretty much the same as part 1. You can run through most of it. Only the beginning section do you really have to kill anything. So to start off, you're going to be in the bar. Classic, whatever you want to call it.
How about you?
Some kind of rundown.
So just go through it, get all the supplies you can get. You don't want to leave anything untouched. Get everything you can.
But I remember to take his bracelet.
Now, I like to kill Pedro so that Barry's run is easier. You can just avoid him and then leave, but then Barry has to fight him. So either way, someone has to kill Pedro. And I very much prefer to do it with Claire. Now, just like I said in my first episode walkthrough, I do recommend being fully upgraded or at least having evade cancel. And also, I forget what it's called, but there's a skill where if you crouch, you do more damage with each shot. So I do recommend having that skill along with evade cancel. They are very helpful. Also, batter up for Moira, as I think that's what it's called. But that makes her melee attacks much stronger.
I'm no lab rat. She can stick it right up her all CNN. I gotta show you something over here.
So once you get outside, just go through the motions, get the battery and the gasoline. I did my best just to scrounge around and get everything I could. But if you know where other items are, definitely go get them. Because like I said, you're going to need all the ammo you can get. Actually had a funny little error here. I didn't know you can still push more up even if she's inside already. So there's an axe head inside. Once you unlock the door for Claire, he wakes up. Right there. Now, I don't like to waste ammo on anything, so you're gonna see me do a lot of knifing. And the charge up hit is very helpful too, so you do more damage. See right there, I dodge canceled out of that animation so I can start attacking again. And that's why evade cancel is just so helpful. So I think it's a transition coming up, just because I don't want to waste time, showing you where all the items are. I mean, if you've played through this already, well, you have to play through it anyway, just to unlock invisible mode. So you should have a general idea of where all the items are. Also, chests, they're kind of useless. It's very rare you'll actually get ammo out of them. See, right here, it's just another gem for BP. Which I don't need since I already unlocked everything. So here we skip ahead.
Good work. See if you can scrounge
Yeah, make sure to go over here, because there is a bottle you can get. If you're lucky, that'll be ammo instead of a gem. I did very bad in terms of getting ammo drops. Almost everything was just BP gems. Hopefully you'll have better luck. So I pretty much melee everything except for the bosses, for obvious reasons. Evade cancel makes melee and everything very easy. Just as long as you don't try to go for that last minute hit when they're about to strike you, you should never get touched. Because just being able to evade counts out of every single animation it makes you very overpowered.
Claire?
My only recommendation is try not to get cornered, because any evade canceling is useless. Yeah, so somebody here, but I always forget where. And grab square. Whenever you can go for a follow-up, go for it, as it's extremely powerful. I can't tell if Claire's or Moira's follow-up is stronger. It feels the same, but you can be the judge. So I already searched the village, that's why I transitioned earlier, so now I'm just going straight through for the story sections. Another BP gem. Yeah, there's nothing over here.
See if there's anything we can use inside.
So even though the machine pistol is the weakest weapon, still use it just because you want that damage. Every bullet counts on invisible mode, especially starting from here, episode 2. Because you're gonna be fighting so much, and you can't just run away from everything like in episode 1. Certain sections you can, but in general, you're gonna have to fight one way or another.
Point me in the right direction.
Alright, so now we're approaching the first section where you're forced to fight. Generally, the afflicted come up there. So you're gonna see me shining the light to make them visible. Sometimes I never had an Iron Head show up. I know I keep switching between Axe Head and Iron Head. I can't decide which one it is. But there are rare occasions where one does not show up. So I do think there's a little bit of randomness in this section. So here we go. I get lucky on this guy and knock him out in one hit. And boom. And again, better to play as Moira, because when you aggro the enemies, she regenerates health, so you don't have to worry so much. And even if she gets knocked down, you can use Claire to bring her back. Whereas Claire, if she gets knocked down, you're done. Yeah, see, I didn't get lucky this time with the Iron Head. Yeah, don't worry about Pedro. I don't think he can die. So just leave him alone and just take care of what you gotta do. See how right there, technically I should have been knocked down, but I dodged out of it. Yeah, we're just going to town on everything now. Try to leave Claire with the shotgun equipped. The AI doesn't typically switch weapons.
Thank you.
So having the AI use the shotgun for you is nice. And also, when the AI does fight for you, it does not use ammo. Another thing for invisible mode, especially now since you're going to be fighting more, like I said, definitely have music up. Some people don't like to have music up, they like the silence. But the music does help you know when there's an enemy nearby. It always spikes up. See, right there, see how the music came back?
That's everything.
Alright, so
Let's
now
bring it back
comes the
to game.
first kind of tough part. When you know how to get through it, it's not so bad.
I managed to trace the bracelet's transmissions. They're coming from the north, someplace high up if I had to guess. 'Cause we're getting
Finally got
too
some
far.
ammo there.
Yeah, no interference. Nice work, Pedro. Her location might be the key to getting off the island.
So my general strategy for the bar fight, just stay with Moira and do your best to locate the afflicted and just knock them out. You shouldn't have too much trouble so long as you're moving quick. You know, don't loiter around and wait for them to break through, because you can still hit them through the
Good work, Redfield.
windows,
Not that I'm
even with
surprised.
melee.
Now it's my turn to work some magic. Greasy, chopper repairing, voodoo magic.
And then again, a little bit of randomness with Claire's AI, if it's going to shoot for you or not.
You have got to be kidding me.
But if you're having a good run, the AI would do an awesome job protecting you.
Right toward us.
So here we go. There's an axe head up ahead, so just keep on lookout. There he is. Just run right by and dodge if he strikes you. Very simple. So here's the part where a lot of people get a little nervous. Now again, evade cancel is very helpful. It helps you move around quicker too, because this is a tight area, so you want to be mobile. Now you see, I don't have any herbs on Moira. It's because she has regenerating health. If you play right, keep moving, don't stop for anything. You don't have to worry about her getting killed. So you see, I'm just smacking them right through the window. The AI is doing their job, shooting them. It all just works out. And don't get nervous. You know, don't just start shooting everything in a panic. You know, you'll be fine just meleeing. So yeah, just check each window. Just smack everything. Now they will break through, just like you saw. So eventually, this is where evade cancel is very, very extremely helpful. Because now they're going to be, you know, they're going to be surrounding you, and you want to be able to move out the way. Now you see how the AI is just kicking everything, doing follow-ups for you. So yeah, I had a good run here. I was actually able to get Pedro on the first shot. I didn't have to do retries here. So you'll know when you're at the midpoint when Pedro starts moving towards the door and he gets grabbed. That's your cue that you're almost done. So once you get the checkpoint for the Pedro fight, you can relax a little because you know you're done with this section. See Pedro there, help me out. See, I stayed still too long there, but didn't get any red, so I'm okay. Alright. Now I got red. I think I'm close to the checkpoint. I'm sorry, the midpoint. Yeah. So this is when you know you're almost done. You got, I think, about 1 or 2 more waves, and then you're clear. See, once they let him go, then you gotta get ready. Using a decoy bomb, I normally don't do it, but I wanted to make sure I survived. Decoy bomb will help you, obviously, to be able to track them. Hopefully kill 1 or 2. Even if it doesn't kill them, it makes them visible because they took damage. See, I'm just dancing around. And there we go.
Pedro?
Alright. So here, you're going to see me do a lot of crouch shooting. Because again, you do more damage when you crouch as long as you have that skill. And evade canceling for reloading is extremely necessary. So on invisible mode, you have no upgrades. So your shotgun loads very slow. See, don't take chances. If he's coming near you, you dodge. Don't try and get that last shot or that full reload. Yeah, here, just go all out. Use everything. music here reminds me a lot of RE5 in the first mission. And you got to take out all the Magini. Sounds almost exactly the same. So you see, as long as you keep damaging him like every other second, he'll stay visible. And usually the AI will do a good job keeping him visible as well. But Pedro's very telegraphed. I mean, it's very hard to get hit. Now, if you notice, I'm not really paying attention to the afflicted because I had all those bottles. The bottles will do a good job taking out the afflicted for you, and also Pedro does the work for you as well, because his slashes will hit everything, even the afflicted. See, now I lost him a little here, but had an herb, so I was okay. See, there Pedro just got killed. But I didn't notice this, I was actually still looking around. See, here I noticed it, now I see his body. Once he's dead, just forget everything else and run. So see, it's not that hard. Just gotta keep moving, you know, do the crouch shooting so you do extra damage. And that's pretty much it. So you evade cancel out of the damage animation so you can climb up quicker. That's why I keep stressing, get evade cancel. It's the best skill. So once you're up here, you're pretty much done with this section of episode 2. Once Neo goes down to open the door, you just drop down. You don't have to wait up here. It's unlocked. So if Claire happens to be hurt, there's an herb right here you can grab.
Hey, Neil, what about Gabe?
No, but we can't risk staying here. Look, don't worry. He's ex-military.
Now there's another boss at the end of the episode for Claire, so you do have to keep a lookout for ammo again. But I've done this a few times now, and I've never had trouble getting enough ammo. The end boss is just, I find it a little harder, just because it's a bigger environment, and there's a lot more enemies coming at you at once. And you got the fat guys coming, the axe heads coming, the afflicted coming, and then the big guy. I think it's a Vulcan Blezzer. It has a weird name. So you gotta think about all of that.
You guys got split up.
Yeah, but I run fast.
But with enough bottles and enough ammo, I've always been able to kill it and finish the episode. So just scrounge around and don't rush through. I mean, unless you're trying to go for a speed run on invisible mode, then I tip my hat to you if you go for that. 'Cause I'm not going to be doing that.
Jesus. We're supposed to be protecting people from viruses, not catching them.
Irony sure is a dick.
Moira, I don't think you actually met Neil. He's our boss.
Neil Fisher. You're Barry Burton's girl, right? Your dad's in the BSA?
Do me a favor.
Yeah,
and
even
don't
if they're
put Barry
talking,
in
you
the
can
same
still search
sentence.
around.
Sir.
I got really lucky there with some shotgun ammo.
Pedro said the signal came from high up.
Alright, so here is the first section where you have to face off with some
The overseer might
dogs.
be inside.
The dogs are very easy to kill. Just knife them with Claire, and they fall back with the first hit, and then you just run up to them and keep slashing until they're dead.
The clock's ticking, Neil.
The only tough part is if they're running at you and you happen to miss with that first slash, then you gotta kind of look around, try and get them down. You see that one went down, that one went down. See, the dogs are easy. Yeah, and always switch back to more when you need help or something. The AI will not do it for you. They'll just stand around waiting. And the dogs here are infants, so you don't want to hang around. Another thing about the dogs, you can see their footprints perfectly. So they're easy to spot as well. But once you hear more finish opening the door, just get out. And these stupid gems, I had the most horrible luck.
They must have been guided to rest.
Yeah, all the pausing I'm doing is because I forget which scenes were skippable.
Neil! Come on!
I promise I'll catch up. Just get to that tower. Come on, you freaks! Catch me if you can!
Alright, so just keep searching, grab everything you can, especially bomb materials. Those are the best weapons, especially when you have a lot of enemies to kill. A good little strategy you can use if you have the ammunition is to throw a decoy bomb first, wait for it to pop off, and then throw an exploding bottle or a flame bottle right after. Get a lot of nice damage like that. So here I just called it quits with the chest. I was like, forget it. So there's a shotgun ammo in the back, but I choose not to get it. You can go for it if you prefer to have more ammo for it with the shotgun. But in general, you should be fine. This part's a little tricky. I have been able to stealth kill the first axe head, but it's very random. If you're not aiming your light with the left trigger, you can still reveal the enemies, but sometimes it will attract them. But it's just very random, and I haven't been able to replicate it on each run. So here I actually get spotted, but you know, just knife it, do your follow-ups, you know, you just do the usual drill, and you'll be okay. Yeah, I got unlucky there with my dodge. So yeah, just keep the pressure on, you'll be okay. Now, if you run out of herbs, there's typically one herb in this part. So I got it there this time, but other times you can get it in one of the hidden spots near the slide. So there's a dog there. I don't recommend walking up to knife it. You want to shoot it so it comes to you, because there's a second axe head at the end of the path. And there's one afflicted on the left that happened to spot me. So, but didn't mess anything up. You typically have a lot of time to do a follow-up like that, so just once you see them get stunned, just go for it. Even if you're far away with Claire, just go for it. You should be fine. There he is. that's taken care of. Let's do a quick search of the area and get whatever ammo you can. See, another gem. Yeah. If you get ammo, props, very lucky. I'm just not one of those. See, this spot here is where I got an herb before. This time it wasn't an herb. So I'm pretty sure that there's at least one here, it just changes positions. And that last dog there. So to sum this part up, 2 axe heads, 1 afflicted, and 2 dogs. They're all pretty spaced out, so just like I did, you can pretty much take them out one at a time. Now the next section coming up is the first interaction with the fat guys. I don't know what they're called, so I just call them the fat guys. But you can kill them just by shining more light on them. Don't waste a single bullet on them. It's not worth it. So you'll see what I mean in a minute when we get there.
It's that girl!
Yeah, we saw her in the prison.
She has a bracelet.
You think she's part of the experiment?
If the overseer...
Now, I transitioned here just because I messed up. I blew him up too close and Clara was in danger
Stay there.
mode.
Roger.
And you don't want to be there yet. You want to try and keep full health. Yeah, just shine your light and see they explode. Very simple. Now there's also an iron head in here. I really gotta figure out what they're called. Axe heads or iron heads. I just take him out. There he is. So yeah, see, the process is very simple. You know? When you have enough room, just go for the stun, do the follow-up, and do a second follow-up, dodge away, stun him again, repeat. If you feel like being daring though, you can just go all out and knife them. Just dodge out the way when you see them trying to hit you. Now, one afflicted is going to run down the steps here, so don't run too far ahead. That was an awesome shot by the AI. Up here there's one fat guy, so just try to find him quick and blow him up.
Stay there.
Roger. Wait.
Okay.
Here I got very unlucky and the door actually closed on me before I was finished pushing the box. Typically you have enough time, but it just wasn't working for me today.
Follow me. It's not possible.
Now leave that box there. Don't push it past the gate because you want Barry to be able to move through it. So everything you do as Claire, it does affect Barry's section. You can make it easier or harder, and you definitely want to make it easier. Alright, so we're almost
Where'd
at
she
the
run off
end
to?
of Claire's section. And I'm just doing one quick sweep, see if I can find any ammo. I think I find a little, but not too much. And that's for Natalia. Yeah, there was nothing here. Alright, so here there's going to be 2 afflicted inside the elevator once it opens. And they're pretty quick to come at you. So you gotta kind of anticipate the door opening so you can start stunning them right away. If you're lucky, Claire won't get hit and everything will be fine. And if you can, you know, definitely take advantage of the switching. If Claire's busy doing an animation for a follow-up, switch back to Moira and attack with her crowbar. And just keep switching back and forth. You can get a lot of damage done when you're playing as both characters yourself rather than relying strictly on the AI to do their part.
Hey, wait up!
Alright, so we're approaching the final boss here now. There's not much strategy here. It's mainly just use everything, crouch and fire, use all your shotgun ammo, all your machine pistol, all your handgun, just use everything.
You're
Now I
brave,
died a few times, so
this'll
it's
all
going to
be
be a
over soon.
transition here to when I finally did it.
There's a bad lady in the tower
But
up there.
don't
Once we
use
take
your
her out,
bottles
we can all
first,
leave the island together.
because you want the afflicted that are coming at you to be near the boss. That way they die
Did you hear
with the
that?
bottles that you throw.
Yeah, another one of those
When you
walking
use them
shit
all at
stains.
once, there's just going to be
Sorry.
too many afflicted
I mean
remaining
butt
when you kill it.
stains. And you know what we do
And
with butt stains.
you can have the unfortunate ending where you just die. And then you have to do the whole thing again, which is what happened to me. I used up all of my bottles right at the beginning of the fight. And then after I killed the boss, there was too many afflicted coming at me and I died right away. Because there's just so little ammo to find on invisible mode that you have to use them in a very smart way. So yeah, here we transition to when I finally beat it the right way. Now, if you're patient, you can sneak up on this Iron Head here and do a stealth kill. I wasn't, so this is what happens. But just follow the routine, stun, follow up, stun, follow up. But the problem here is there's also one afflicted that will come at you. So I just decided to knife it. If you can, try not to get hit like I did. See, here I'm just not being very smart. They only have one herb, and you want to have that available during the boss fight. But
Claire,
me being me, I didn't have it. So obviously I was very lucky with this fight since I'm already in danger. But part of that luck comes with having evade cancel, because being able to dodge out of everything, again, it'll just save your life. Alright, so here we go. I blow through the machine pistol just because it's useless, and switch off to the shotgun and use up everything. See, I waited a little bit, and then you start throwing bottles. Just try to keep invisible as much as you can. Fireballs are easy to dodge, as you see. But if you can't see them, then you won't be able to dodge it. So now I'm out of ammo, just using the handgun. I should have died there, I don't know why I didn't. But again, like I said, you could just get very lucky. Now, even though the boss is dead, there's no checkpoint until you've killed everything. That's why it's very important to just try and be safe once you kill the boss. See, I don't care about Moira right now since she can't die. This guy took a lot of hits. You know you're done because they'll say that's all of them.
I think we're clear.
Yeah, there you go. I think we're clear. That's what they'll say.
Let's go get the girl.
Once they say that, you're finished. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. Congratulations.
Wow, what service?
So that's episode 2 for Claire.
It's a really cute bear. Is he your friend?
So now let's jump into Barry.
Nice man gave her to me.
Now because we
What
killed
nice
Pedro,
man?
Barry's run is a lot shorter and easier because he has
When I
no
was little.
I wonder if
mandatory
anyone
boss
Jersey
fights.
didn't get caught.
Pedro would have been the mandatory boss fight, but because we killed him already with Claire, he's no longer there for Barry. Now, the only enemies I don't like to run past are, I think they're called the splasps.
Believe it. There's
The
no
only
way
enemy
she's-
that's invisible no matter what, even on normal
Moira drive you
playthroughs.
crazy?
I forget what the clasp I think they're called.
Moira was.
But I don't like to run past them because
She
they're
does have a
instant
good
death
heart.
if they grab
I
you.
bet she saw a little of
They can't instant kill Natalia, obviously. But
Where'd you
if
get
you're
that
running by as Barry and they grab you, yeah, that's
I
it.
don't know.
Instantly killed.
Someone used it to talk to us. I think.
Now you can still one-shot them with the Magnum, so that's what I use. And this first section
Edward Thompson.
is probably
It was what
doable
Tara
to
saved.
run past all the Revenants, but because of how far the
This is
crate
why I
is
told her not to
from where
get
you need to
involved.
place it, I don't like to run through. But it's easy enough to stealth everything. I only messed up once where I got spotted by one Revenant, but you can in general stealth everything.
There's some over
Just
there.
it's a lot of switching just so that you can use Natalia to
Find
spot
some
them.
cover. I'll pick them off before they spot us.
So here again, it's more about just knowing the routes that the Revenants take. The first one's very straightforward. Even the second one is straightforward. It's that one area where there's about 4 or 5 of them. You gotta be a little careful. So here I think there's 2 or 3 revenants. You can stealth kill all of them very easily. Yeah, there's 2 right there and then 1 at the end. So just wait for these 2 to cross each other and then go
Over
after
there.
them. They come out now, they'll spot you, and then you have to fight them. So yeah, see, I switch back just so I can see where it is, and then that's
Be
it.
careful.
It's very simple. Now don't dodge to move quick because they'll hear you, and then they'll start attacking. See, I lost it there, but it was right in front of me.
Close, but it hasn't seen us.
Now that one at the end apparently is extremely blind.
Something ahead. Be
So
careful.
technically it should have spotted me, but it didn't.
Close, but it hasn't seen us.
Alright, so we're almost done here with the Revenants. So this last area here. And then that's it.
place
You,
is
you don't have to
crawling.
kill anything else besides
Be
the glass. Alright, so stick to the right, go around this building. That one over there straight ahead is actually behind a wall. So it shouldn't be able to spot you, but play it safe. Just wait a little bit, let them walk back on their routes so they won't be able to see you. And then walk around with Barry to kill the first Revenant.
There's something ahead. Be careful.
See right there I got spotted. But just keep moving so you can at least kill that first Revenant. Now if you do this part right, then this won't happen to you where you have to kill one the normal way. Because you really can stealth kill all of them. So now just 2 left, so I guess that's 4. So there's 4 here, not 5. So this one also walks in a big circle. So let's wait for it to pass you here and get behind it and kill it.
There's something ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, just take your time and you'll have no issues. The last Revenant at the end is actually facing away from you. So even if this one is a little close to it, you can just go for it and kill it. This one's the easiest. Just get
There's
behind it
something
kill it,
ahead.
and kill
Be
it.
careful. But it hasn't seen us.
And that's it for stealth.
This should get
Now
us
you'll
through.
notice I'm not scrounging for ammunition, just because you don't have to really fight with Barry. You just have to kill about 3 of the glass and that's it.
Is that where you met Moira? Over there?
Yeah, near the big tower.
Now the drill for that you get if you killed Pedro as Claire is
What?
located at the
Where?
bar. there's a map for this section in this building right here, but you don't have to get it. It's not required. It's pretty hard to miss the bar, so you can just keep moving. So here's the first glass you have to kill. This one's mandatory. There's no way you can get by it. Because what I've also noticed is on invisible mode, since the difficulty is automatically set to survival, the glass move very quickly. So you hear them and the screen gets blurry, so they're getting very close to me. See, there it is right there. Had a little trouble spotting this one. Sometimes the AI will take forever telling you if you're aiming at the right spot, really as you just saw. But generally it's pretty good at telling you when to fire. And there's one more up here, and then you're done. See, again, the AI wasn't telling me where it is.
Getting closer! There! Shoot!
Alright, now just move on. Now when you get to the tunnels, there's about, I think, 2 to 3 dogs in there. They're easy to dodge, so you can just basically run through it. Even if they hit you, since Barry starts off with 3 herbs, you don't have to worry. So one comes around here on the steps. You genuinely want to dodge around here. I still get hit, but it's okay.
Here comes the rain. Are you going to be warm enough?
I'll be alright.
So where are your mom and dad?
They died. In Terra Grigia.
You were there when the city went down? I'm sorry. None of this could have been easy. You're a tough girl.
Thanks.
It's on people like me to protect people like you from bioterrorists. We shouldn't have let you down. So where'd you go?
Terra saved
Yeah,
me.
just messing around. There's, you can't skip this.
I'm sorry, Natalia. I won't ask any
Alright,
more questions.
so this next section, you want to switch to Natalia because you want to be able to spot where the Revenants are and dodge around them. But in general, you don't have to fight anything anymore. So here, switch, run, dodge if they get near. I believe Natalia can withstand 3 hits before she gets
Come
knocked
with
down.
me.
Coming!
They're inside. Be careful.
So because you have the drill, you can take this shortcut and bypass all the other Revenants. Now there is one across here. If you wait, you can just jump over when its back turns to you and then stealth it. I didn't do that because I'm a moron. And I tried to kill it, which failed miserably, but I didn't die, I just kept moving. See, what I should have done was switch back so I can spot it with Natalia and then kill it. But see, now I'm just like, where is it? Where is it? But yeah, just take your time here. You can stealth it very easily and then move on. See, it just wasn't going very well. At this point, I think I just like say forget it and move on.
The monster!
I'm still going for it.
It's painful.
Okay, yeah, see, here I just like forget it. Now this room, you can just run for the exit. Don't even try to fight any of them. Don't even try to fight anything. So here, I like to stealth kill the first Revenant because it doesn't move, it's stationary. And then switch back to Natalia and run for the exit. And that's it. Alright, and now you're pretty much done. Because you left the box there, you can just go for the exit. And then the next section, because you have the drill, you can just get through the wall, which leads to the exit of the building. And then you're finished for Barry's episode. No need to fight anything, and no Pedro to fight, and you're done. And this is why I like to kill Pedro as Claire.
This is where I met Moira.
So you just run straight here,
Let's pick up the pace.
drill through the wall, and then finish the episode.
Me and Moira got separated. The nice guy came and got me.
Nice guy?
The one from Parasite who rescued me. I wonder if Moira made it to the tower.
She made it. Come on. Let's see what we can find.
This place has changed.
Yeah. Pretty creepy, huh?
Alright, so this is the end of episode 2 for Barry. And now that's it, you're done. So next up is episode 3. That should be uploaded very soon. Stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click that like button. If you want to support the channel, definitely subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Did not expect to get an S rank here, but there it is. Okay, see you guys next time.